morning. Welcome to day 99 of Granny Fit. I got today and tomorrow, and then I'll do a recap of the fall. I didn't really reach my husband's goal, losing 25 pounds, but I lost more than 10, and I probably gained back a pound on the weekend from all the fun putting. So I reached half of his goal, so I have to continue through the summer apparently, because him and Dr. Oz and my doctor say I need to lose more weight. So here we go. Okay, we'll start at the top of the workout rate. I watch YouTube a lot to get ideas on how to do things, and they have this guy on there who lives in a city like they do, but more of a city like Chicago or something, where there's more pavement and higher traffic volume. And like myself, he's got that farmer gene in him. Everywhere I've ever lived, I've put in an orchard and a massive vegetable garden. And only here have I put in as many flowers. We have a nice long yard here, so. And all mixed amongst my flowers, of course, are my berries and my vegetables. Maybe it has something to do with growing up with a mother who lived through the Depression, who taught us the value of growing food, storing food. I don't know. There's my furniture here. It's nice to know that all my body parts work. I was a very sickly child. I never thought I'd actually live to be an adult. I suffered from near asphyxiation many times, from major allergies and chronic bronchitis, lung infections, and pneumonia. My parents were both heavy smokers, and so was my grandmother who lived with us. And they didn't know back then how dangerous it was, the secondhand smoke. And besides having rickets, I had baby. Did you see that? Look that one. I had all that respiratory problem and tonsillitis, throat infections. So it was amazing to me that I even grew up and had 6 healthy children. We all had children. None of that scrawny, sickly child. A whole multitude of people have come. A small village. It's amazing. God's good. And here I am, way older than I thought I ever would be, and everything still moves and works. Fire ring. This is the pelvic tilt one. I had to take 2 painfulls yesterday because in the morning I did rotor tilling again, and I was talking about the YouTube I watch. The YouTube, this farmer guy that I was getting at and wandered away from, he took like a material not unlike tarp material. That's got that girl. She likes to lay on my flowers. My vegetables, and they're trying to grow. My little wee beets are trying to come up, and she's laying. Anyways, this farmer guy, listen, he took this tarp-like material and he made sacks out of it, and he threw his potatoes in there with compost. And he showed the progression through the summer, sped up the video. In the fall, he dumped it out. Voila, bushels of potatoes. So I've been burying mine in dirt, digging it up in the fall. In the fall, it's often really muddy and wet, so it's a major thing. I have to get them clean, those potatoes outdoors for winter. We have an uneven floor in our patio here, like a house. So I decided this year to try that. And instead of individual sacks, I decided to take some old carbs, put poster on my potato patch, and make one big long trough out of the tarp and fill it with straw, compost, and such things. And that's what I was doing yesterday. A big green thing looks like a long bathtub. That's where the potatoes are. They've grown amazingly high in spite of lack of sun. Not as fussy as the tomatoes. I had gotten some in Owen Sound, and maybe other cities, I don't know. They have a spring cleanup time and a fall cleanup time where you can put, my neighbors will buy, where you can put your old stuff, furniture, anything you think that might be valuable out at your curb, and you can leave it there for 2 days, and anybody who wants it can pick it up. At the end of 2 days, I think, because I don't do it, I think the city comes around and cleans up the rest of the stuff that's left. Maybe you have to take it to the dump, I don't know. But anyways, in the spring I picked up 2 old, kind of falling apart, musical chairs and a big round table, and plunked them in my front yard until I had time to repair them and paint them. So yesterday I brought them up to the house, I took them apart, and I got the wood and I rebuilt them. And I had bought porch paint, that's what the lady at the building center told me to get. I got it in a nice daffodil yellow, so I brightened up my front yard from all the green with red. Well, I got a red brick house, so I thought I'm going to contrast the color. Well, I put it on with a paint sprayer, and it was the first time I used it. It went on very thick, so it was like taking forever to dry, way too thick. It's probably going to peel off in the sun after $35 for the paint. But anyways, put 3 or 4 coats on trying to get it to cover. Because it was so old, there was pocket holes in it, and the previous owner had tried to mend it a few times and screwed nails right through it in the wrong place, so there was holes here and there. So the pieces that I didn't replace, I had to fill them in to try to paint over them. And my husband came home and said, "You got the paint too thick, and you should be cleaning it out with a sprayer. And it can go on so globby and thick." So he said, "Just add water to that paint, it's an acrylic." So I added water to the paint. Like he said, spraying a little coat on, but I don't think you're supposed to add water. I didn't see anywhere on the label that said thin it out, and it was a basement floor in paint. Get out of the garden, bad girl. So where I sprayed where I added water, and I stirred it really good with a blender. It's flying little bubbles. So back to the drawing board. For now, seeing as it's a fine furniture thing, it's more lawn ornament than anything, may just leave it because it's not high end card in this place too. Maybe in the heat of summer the moisture will evaporate out of the paint and it'll be fine, I don't know. But anyways, 2 muscle relaxants later yesterday, when I went to bed still with a stiff back. So I'm doing a lot of this back turning thing today. Trying to get loosened up because it's still sore. Before I start the hoeing again, it's a never ending thing to hoe these gardens. I haven't even done the front yard. I need to trim hedges again. Front yard hedges are some limbs off some trees yesterday. My husband wasn't very happy because he said they were really big limbs and I could have seriously hurt myself up there on a lot of cutting. Being as I don't know how to anticipate the fall of the branch, and the branch was probably 30 foot spread out with many arms, and it shields my garden and I don't get enough sun on my tomatoes. So I watched the sun yesterday morning and I get rid of that branch. So I climbed up there on the ladder and I cut all the little ones off around it, and then I was cutting it. And just when it was starting to creak, my mind, or God, said to me, this branch is going to project back when it breaks. It's going to knock you off the ladder and break your neck. And I was probably 30 feet above the ground. So I decided to leave it. So last night Eric was not happy that he got the boarder to help him. And they came, the rope, and went down with it, and they finished the branch off. My daughter came yesterday. She comes on Tuesday for lunch. She works in a law office downtown. And she got me to walk her back to work. So I got a bit of walking in yesterday, which was nice. Well, it's not a very good cardio workout, but it's a good preparing for doing gardening with a sore back workout. That's all you're getting today for day 98, or 99 actually, 99. So tomorrow's a big 100th anniversary or day of my Granny Fit workout. And I haven't done my worship yet. I've had my wholesome breakfast, my wash up, and my wake up, and my workout. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm going to get my books out and do my worship. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.